大家好，我是Saga English to Judy. Today I'm going to read a book to you. Julia Donaldson, a biography. Introduction. Julia Donaldson writes stories, poems and songs for children. Children love the people and animals in her stories. Best of all, they like the Gruffalo. Julia's childhood. Julia lived in London when she was a little girl. She lived with her mother and father and her sister Mary. Julia's father and mother. Julia and Granny. Mary, Julia and their dolls. Julia's granny and her auntie and uncle lived in her house too. She had a cat called Geoffrey. Playing games. Julia had lots of fun with Mary and their friends. They liked dressing up. Mary and Julia as a bucket and spade. This fancy dress won first prize. Sometimes they pretended that Geoffrey was a prince. They played games with him. Julia and Mary peeling potatoes. Sisters on a seesaw. Saying poems. When Julia was 5 years old, her father gave her a big blue book of poems. Julia loved to say the poems out loud. Julia's favourite book of poems. She made up her own poems too. Writing stories. Julia loved writing. She wrote a story about an orange rabbit. The farmer was angry because the rabbit ate all his carrots. The farmer chased the rabbit, but he did not catch it because the rabbit's orange ears looked like orange carrots. Julia. Julia's class at primary school. Reading books. Julia loved reading. She read lots of books. Here are 2 books she liked to read. Julia loved to buy old books. plays. Julia loved acting. She acted in plays at school. When she left school, she did a lot more acting, singing and dancing. Julia, the actress. Julia as a cat. Singing songs. When Julia was 20 years old, she went to live in France. She wrote songs and she sang with her friend Malcolm. Getting married. When Julia was 24 years old, she got married to Malcolm. Julia's first book. Julia helped children to read books and to write stories. She wrote plays for children and she wrote songs for TV. Julia likes to visit schools. Then one of her songs was made into a book. Julia was very, very happy. Julia likes to use puppets when she reads her stories. Julia's first book. Julia's family. Julia and Malcolm had 3 children. Jerry, Alistair and Hamish. Julia wrote a book for each of them. Jerry's book, Alistair's book, Hamish's book. More than 150 books. Julia has written more than 150 books. She still likes to sing and act in plays. Julia sings the Gruffalo song on the stage. Julia reads her book at the zoo on World Book Day. Julia's best books. The Gruffalo, The Snail and the Whale, Stickman, The Magic Paintbrush, Tyrannosaurus Drip, What the Ladybird Heard, When Ted Falls Out of Bed, Wiggle and Roar, Follow the Swallow, The Dinosaur's Diary. Here are some of Julia's books. Which ones have you read? Julia has also written 60 Songbirds phonics books for Oxford Reading Tree. That's the end of the book. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you next time. Bye bye.